On the road, music and conversation mean everything. Welcome to MsMojo, and today I'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 James Corden Carpool Karaoke performances.
So, hang on, talk me through it.
Because
I've been acting
like sour milk all on the floor. It's your fault you didn't shut the refrigerator. Maybe that's the reason I've been acting so cold.
Okay.
For this list, we're looking at the most entertaining segments of the talk show host's ongoing comedy bit.
Yeah. I don't know whose house this is.
That's all right. You're going to want to stay low, trust me.
Don't even worry about it.
What was that? Go low, go low, go low!
Number 10, Chris Martin.
Chris! James, what are you doing? I'm trying to get to the Super Bowl.
For this carpool premise, the Coldplay lead singer catches a ride to San Fran for his Super Bowl performance.
So the pitcher gets... He has to get from... He has
Already
to
a bad start.
He has to tee off, and then it lands wherever it might land. And then it's 15 love.
And then if he gets it in the basket...
If he gets it in the basket, then it's 9 points to the other team.
Along the way, Chris Martin and his fellow Brit have plenty of laughs by discussing American football, doing impressions, and even picking up lemonade.
Oh my
Cheers,
God, that's good.
bud. That's picked us up.
Whoa, now...
That's picked us up.
Let's go to San Francisco.
Oh, yeah!
Incidentally, it's the chemistry between the two that stands out the most, with Chris becoming so jacked up on sugar that he actually wants to punch an elephant.
I want to punch an elephant.
Perhaps it goes on a bit long with a romantic conclusion, but the hotel finale does fall in line with the narrative arc. And hey, it provides for a poignant Coldplay lyric as well.
When you try your best, but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need.
Number 9, Stevie Wonder.
Are you sure you're okay to drive? Because this is making me feel a bit uneasy. My hands are on. Ready to roll. Your hands. Ready to run.
In this scenario, James carpools with an acclaimed guest. Once the music hits, the two find some common ground in a carpool karaoke performance of Superstition. It's the pure joy that drives this segment, with James obviously thrilled to ad-lib with the music legend. And so when Steve calls up Corden's wife and revises one of his classic lyrics, it creates an emotional and unexpected moment.
I just come to say James loves you.
Beyond that, the two basically jam out until their final destination. But the phone call sequence alone makes for one of the more heartwarming carpool karaoke performances.
I just come to say he loves you. And he promises to me that he'll let me be on his show for an hour.
Number 8, Jennifer Lopez.
Thanks for helping me get to work. I really appreciate it.
I know, it's
really
crazy.
do.
We're both in New York.
I know, right?
So here's one of the more informative carpool karaoke segments, with James asking Jennifer all the important questions throughout.
Did you insure your butt for $1 million?
No.
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 They discuss booty insurance and even the romantic proposals that J-Lo has received.
What, so hang on, how many proposals total have we had? 5? 3?
I've
4?
been married 3 times. I've been proposed to 5 times.
So while the actual singing moments produce some beautiful harmonizing, it's more about the conversation rather than the theatrics.
Yeah, you make me feel like
Breakdown.
I've been locked out of heaven.
Yet the best part comes near the conclusion, as James texts Leonardo DiCaprio from Jen's phone and receives quite the telling response a couple of minutes later.
He said, "You mean tonight, boo-boo, club-wise?"
Overall, J-Lo seems cool and collected, which makes room for James to play it up a bit. Just like a classic slapstick comedy duo.
I feel like something's about to
¿Qué
happen. Oh my God! I knew something was happening.
Destruiste con tu orgullo la esperanza.
Number 7, Sia.
How you doing?
Awesome.
I'm over here. No, otherwise...
For this carpool karaoke sequence, it only makes sense that James' pop star guest would stay consistent with her persona. A couple of minutes in, however, Sia gets personal by addressing why she wears her famous wig.
And I was an alcoholic and a drug addict, and I sobered up and decided I didn't want to be an artist anymore because I was starting to get a little bit famous and it was destabilizing in some way. So I thought, what doesn't exist in in pop music at the moment, and it was Mystery.
Once the two begin singing, though, the dynamics quickly shift, with Sia delivering a concert-like performance. Then again, the highlights come through the carpool dialogue, whether it's alien talk or egg shenanigans. James clearly has done his homework, and he's clearly in the moment, even sporting a wig to gain some chemistry points with Sia. By the end, both Sia and James figuratively drop the mic with an impassioned vocal of Titanium. Number 6, Selena Gomez.
Thanks so much for helping me get to work today. I really appreciate it.
No, of course.
Some carpool karaoke bits include a contrived introduction. But for Selena Gomez's ride, the pair gets straight to business with a performance of Same Old Love.
I'm so sick of that same old love. Nobody's had enough.
This one strays from the norm, as James and Selena actually make time for a roller coaster rendition during the segment. For the most part, the two just chill out and even stop for some fast food. Of course, James often likes to discuss squads, and he gets Selena to open up about her pal Taylor Swift, allowing for some insight into superstar life.
Taylor Swift's girl squad.
Right. I'd like to consider myself an OG.
From beginning to end, the pair keeps it casual, which makes Selena quite endearing in the process.
I'm just trying to shake, 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 shake. I'll shake it off, I'll shake it off.
Number 5, Justin Bieber.
I really appreciate you helping me get to work, man. Thank you so much. It really means the world to me.
A little over 1 year before Selena's carpool segment, her ex made his first of several entertaining rides. Early on, it's fun to see both guys jam out to a classic Bieber hit, and James even holds his own during a brilliant rap vocal. Sure, maybe Justin seems a bit too cool for school at times, most notably when discussing swag, but he redeems himself by properly owning a Rubik's Cube.
Oh my God, I can feel it's coming.
Compared to other carpool videos, this one's a bit shorter, but it's packed with musical moments, and Bieber always makes for a good interview subject. Even more so in his follow-up episodes. Number 4, One Direction.
Hey man, thanks for this. I really appreciate it. It's just the traffic.
In December 2015, James packed the car tight, but it pays off in full.
The more the merrier, huh? Yeah, we love you. I guess.
With the One Direction crew as the guest, there's plenty of personality in this segment.
You don't know you're beautiful. Oh no, that's what makes you beautiful.
Given the massive fame of the group, their personal revelations stand out most, especially when Louis recalls a scary milk memory.
A couple of weeks ago, I tweeted, it's nothing worse than waking up in the morning and you can't have a cup of tea because you've got no milk, right? Within an hour, I looked outside, someone's ringing me bell relentlessly. It's this like 45-year-old woman. She comes to the door, she was like, here's the milk.
In contrast, the singing is better than the typical carpool segment, as the boys energetically harmonize and take a little direction from James too.
And we danced all night to the best song ever. We knew every line.
But the jaunt through LA becomes even more intriguing once denim comes into play, with James slyly forming his own carpool boy band.
We are a proper boy band.
To seal the deal, the Drag Me Down rap sequence demonstrates that James just may have the potential to become One Direction's next member.
Harry and Jim, whoa, now, Leah and Louis,
Number 3, Lin-Manuel, Miranda and Company.
Oh, thank you so much for helping me get to the Beacon Theatre. I just don't know my way around New York at all.
Yeah, it's my pleasure, man. It's just the Upper West Side.
Yeah.
In 2016, James hosted the Tony Awards at the Beacon Theatre. And to get to Manhattan's Upper West Side, the man of the moment provides some direction.
I don't know. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. I really appreciate it.
I'm at your service, sir.
Given the buzz surrounding Lin-Manuel Miranda and his acclaimed play Hamilton, this carpool needed to take full advantage.
Hamilton, he knows what to do with the French. You know what the French are making. Hamilton, so you're gonna have to use him eventually. What's he gonna do on the bench?
But then the duo shook things up by picking up special guests Audra McDonald, Jesse Tyler Ferguson, and Jane Krakowski.
525,600 minutes. 525,000 moments, oh dear.
Overall, the theatrical quality is high, but the segment thrives with energy and positivity as each person sings their Broadway heart out.
One day more.
Tomorrow you'll be worlds away.
Per usual, James seems to be right at home, making the moment even more special.
One day more.
Number 2, Michelle Obama and Missy Elliott.
I hear you're here for a 145 tour and have a little time on my hands, so you wanna go for a spin?
So the First Lady of the United States is quite the catch for James Corden, but who knew that she'd deliver one of the most engrossing carpool karaoke performances?
Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours.
Well, maybe James did, as he came prepared with a little Stevie Wonder to kick things off, followed by some basic questions about Michelle Obama's party rock history.
That was the only time in 7.5 years that I've been in the passenger seat listening to music, rocking out like this.
Oh.
So this is a treat.
This is a treat for all of us.
Let's be honest, everyone knew this would be fun to watch, and the single ladies rendition delivers in that regard. But then Missy Elliott shows up, immediately elevating the segment's potential, and so the trio naturally performs Get Your Freak On, certainly an ideal track for carpool karaoke.
Hello! People sing around, then people gather around, then people jump around. Go, get your freak on, go, get your freak on.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
The circle of life.
God knows I try to be happy for you. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging with you.
Number 1, Adele.
Hello? It's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet.
In his native London, James connected with a familiar face. And the extraordinary Adele obviously has a big voice and personality, both of which make this carpool karaoke performance so magical.
So hello from the outside, at least I can see that I've tried.
In the first half, the conversation provides some comedy, certainly with Adele's hilarious chuckle and booze anecdotes.
Yeah, and then I had another glass of wine, and then my friend arrived, and I had 2 more glasses of wine. Bear in mind that I haven't really had a drink for like 8 months.
Of course, James likes to sing, and it's clear that he's just dying to prove himself, ultimately earning Adele's respect during their All I Ask duet.
Give me a Mary, I can use.
Very good.
However, the defining moment doesn't come through singing or even conversation. It comes with a monster rap verse, one that Adele slays with her distinct voice and certainly her commitment to the performance.
Now look at what you just saw. This is what you live for.
So, do you agree with our selections? What do you think is the best James Corden carpool karaoke performance?
No, but you sing it like this.
Now we'll stay up to the night.
But that's not how you sing it. You sing it like this. Now we'll stay up to the night.
For more musical top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to MsMojo.
You know this one. This is you, baby. This is